Welcome back to one more session on lean in RCM, right? We covered all type of denials in this program. Okay, thanks for your participation and thanks for your watching on this video series. And we covered almost every denial in a detailed description. Okay, how we can incorporate lean in this. That's what we covered, right? So coming to this particular series, we already discussed about what is a lean methodology, right? What is timbered, how the timbered can be used in the RCM so that you can see the process improvement side. Okay, this we covered in detail and you can check that in your videos, right? And this will be helpful for you to implement your methodology, your process, and that would be helpful for you to check what is the main criteria, how we are going to incorporate our lean methodology in the denial. Okay, so coming to that, and this is a pre-billing audit, right? We'll call it as a pre-billing audit or an audit methodology after the charge entry. See, we are trying to get it before the charge entry, but most of the time it is not going to happen because the charge entry cannot be stopped by the client. So it will become a billing audit now. So we covered this in detail, okay, how we can do the audit and how we are going to reduce our denial before it occurs, right? So this is a thing we already covered in detail. And I'm going to the denial for this particular week. I categorize that as other denial because there's a last segment of the denial which we are going to cover today, and we will go ahead on that. See, usually, as I mentioned, okay, the patient responsibility will not be considered as a denial. But the thing is, we should know why the patient responsibility amount is getting increased. If, for example, you are responsible for insurance AR, well and good. If you are responsible for overall AR and you need to initiate your revenue improvement uplift of the revenue improvement, the patient payment is a major one, right? See, patient payment we will get as a copay, co-insurance, and deductible. These are all the three major ones. And what we need to do, we will check the secondary insurance is active or not, right? If it is active, what are you going to do? We have to file our claim with the EOB. Usually what will happen, the payment posting team will post and then CO45, automatically this will get moved to the secondary. And the secondary insurance will check that and then they will make a payment. Okay. So if it is not covered, see, for example, active insurance and this is not going to be covered on it, then we are going to bill the patient, right? This is what the patient is. It's a very simple concept, and you know how to deal with this copay, co-insurance, and the deductible cases. So how to incorporate the lean methodology here? That's what the major topic which we are going to cover here. See, the first thing, what do you need to do? The majority of the insurances, what they will do, they will not cover the deductible or co-insurance of the primary insurance. Before go to that particular point, make sure your payment posting team is posting and then filing the claim automatically to your secondary. And this is the PMS involved. Okay, if it is not happening, please go ahead and then check why it is not happening in the PMS and try to do that in the PMS. That is the first one. And when you are sending this claim to the secondary, okay, identify the secondary insurance which will not cover the primary insurance balances. In that scenario, you have to bill to the patient. So what do you need to do? You have to inform your posting team. See, these are all the insurance. For example, I'll take a rough example. Okay, HealthNet. Majority of the HealthNet plan will not cover co-insurance or a deductible of the primary. So in that scenario, you go back to your payment posting team and then inform them. If secondary is HealthNet, don't bill it to HealthNet, but you bill it to the your patient. Okay, that's the way you need to fix it. Otherwise, what will happen? This will become a challenge for you, and this will get accumulated in the AR, insurance AR, but actually it has to go to the patient, right? So usually, what will happen? We will work on the high dollar claim. These are all the lower dollar, which is in the co-insurance side, okay, which is not going to be taken care, and this will become a huge junk for you, which can be resolved very easily using this lean thought, right? That is the main thing which we need to do. And second one, what we need to do is, see, for example, if you are owning the end-to-end RCM cycle, what you can do, prepare up a total patient responsibility due, right? See, for example, you go to your appointment screen and see that how many patients are going to come in the next or tomorrow's appointment screen. Okay, prepare that list. What is a patient due? And also prepare if anything is pending from the patient. See, for example, it's not active. Patient have inactive insurance and we need to get insurance information from the patient. Prepare that kind of list and then send it to the front desk team. And you will get highly appreciated from your client to solve this problem instead of calling the patient continuously and then not able to chase them. Right? This is a very good practice you can start implementing in the lean. And second one, the refund, right? Refund is a very big, not a challenge for AI, but it is a very big challenge for human. Right? They will get a refund letter. What they will do, they will post, or they will move to a correspondence and then move on. That is a problem, right? Whenever you get any refund, there will be a two-way of refund. One is the erroneous previous payment, or there is a pending for any documentation. This is a very critical one, right? If any payment is incorrectly processed, you go back and then try to fix it. Okay, that will be helpful. Identify if it is anything sent an error, call and then fix that particular problem. And some of the refund letter, they will ask for the additional documentation. Here only we have to be a little careful, right? If Okay. So here is a problem, right? When you're getting a refund letter, okay, some of the refund letter is asking for your additional documentation. Mainly, they will look for medical record or any patient information or doctor's information. If you didn't send it on time, then they will recoup the amount. So be little careful on this. First thing, you will get a refund correspondence. Your payment posting team is going to post it. I'll put that refund corresponding denial code in the Excel sheet. You can verify it. It is available in this particular form. You can download and then you can check it out. And that you have to be careful. And second thing, how we can improve this refund process. That is also important, right? See, what you need to do, keep a track on the refund process. That is very important. Even though you are not owning it, the payment posting team is going to own the refund, but keep a check on the refund. Okay, instruct the posting team to send refund letters to AR if anything for pending for any of the documentation or review. So you create some team who will work on the refund, which is very, very important so that you can avoid these kind of refund because of you are not sending the required documentation. That can be totally avoided. So those are refund cases. And the last one, you know very well, when you're sending a claim to the insurance company and you are getting a letter saying that claim in process, right? Usually what will happen in the AR, we will call the insurance company and then we'll get a status saying that claim in process, but in the other way around, right? In the EOB itself, we are getting that claim in process. So what do you need to do? Once you get it, you wait for 30 business days and then second time you go to the follow-up. Still it is not paid. That is a problem, right? Usually 30 days they will complete it, 30 or 45 days, whatever their adjudication time, they will complete it. If it is not going to be finalized, then your problem starts there. Understand, call them and then understand what do you need, right? They may deny for some, or they are waiting for some medical record or some detail. They need to process your claim to adjudicate it. Okay, understand what they need and send that detail immediately to them by fax or by web upload or by email, whatever the way they want. You send that detail and start tracking it. Okay, how we can improve this particular process through lean? First thing, whenever there is a delay by any particular insurance company, understand is it their regular adjudication time or not? If not, what is the code we are billing? Why they are not processing on time? There is a RCA need to be done and required documentation along with the claim if possible. For example, you are using Waystar. Send claim along with the medical records in the claim itself. If not, claim after the claim is accepted, you send the required documentation. Okay, based on the requirement, create a rule and then the SOP say that this particular code need to go with this medical record on this particular day after this claim is accepted. Okay, if it is continuously the insurance company is delaying it, you better escalate that to the client and then reach out to the provider rep and then find a solution. Otherwise, the claimant process, usually you will get 1% of the claimant process in overall adjudicated claim. When a particular insurance, if you take it, if some insurance is doing more on this claimant process, that is a tactics game. That's a delay tactics game, what they are doing. You try to fix it. Right? This what I have for the last session on the denial. So with that, we closed our denial logics, how we can implement our lean in all our denials, how to improve on. Hope this session will be helpful to everyone. Please start sharing to your friends and your team and then let them understand how to improve our process. Okay, fine. We will see that in next set of one more segment with operational excellence or lean methodology. We'll come back with a detailed discussion.